Alright, it is Sunday, August 12th, 2018 at 8:32 p.m. Let's check out some headlines. Alright, strongest ever earthquake strikes Alaska's North Slope region. Alaska's North Slope was hit Sunday by the most powerful earthquake ever recorded in that region, the state seismologist said at 6:58 a.m. Sunday. The earthquake of magnitude 6.4 struck an area 42 miles east of Kavik River Camp and 343 miles northeast of Fairbanks, the state's second biggest city. The agency said the earthquake had a depth of about 6 miles. The previous most powerful quake in North Slope was in 1995 at a magnitude of 5.2. The jump from a 5.2 to Sunday's 6.4 is significant because the earthquakes rapidly grow in strength and magnitude, he said. That's why at 6.4, this changes how we think about the region. It's a little early to say how, but it's safe to say this earthquake will cause a re-evaluation of the seismic potential of that area. Alright, so a large 6.4 earthquake hit Alaska. Let's look at the map. Wow, there's a whole cluster of earthquakes happening in that region. So good to keep an eye in this region for more earthquakes. There is a 6.4 in Kaktovik, Alaska. There's also a larger one, not larger than this, but a large 6.0 in Kaktovik, Alaska. There's also different 5.4 and a 5.0, as well as different smaller ones, another 5.0, a 4.9. So there's a whole bunch of different earthquakes happening right now in this region. It's good to keep an eye out there. Also, keep an eye out for possibility of tsunamis if the earthquakes keep intensifying in that region. All right. Let's take a look at the United States. There's another 3.3 in Nevada, a 2.5 in Oklahoma, and a 2.5 in Kansas. There's also a 4.6 in Mexico, in Guyana, Mexico, and 4 earthquakes around Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. A 3.0 in Luquillo, Puerto Rico, a 2.6 in Guaynabo, Puerto Rico, a 2.5 in Rincon, Puerto Rico, and a 3.1 in Brenes, Puerto Rico. Right, let's zoom out a little bit, see what else there is out here. There seems to be a 4.1 in La Serena, Chile, and a 5.6 southeast of Easter Island. There is a 5.1 in the Atlantic Ridge, and a 4.3 in Turkey. Alright, let's look at China. There is a 5.0 in Zhao, China, and a 4.8 in Xianbang, Indonesia. A 5.4 in Tobelo, Indonesia, with a tsunami icon, a tsunami warning center icon. So people in that area of Tobelo, Indonesia, please be aware. 4.7 at Abipura, Indonesia, and a 4.4 in Shikotan, Russia, and a 4.5 in Savero, Kurilskis, Russia, and a 4.3 in Nayoro, Japan. Alright, a 5.2 in Isangel, Vanuatu, and a 5.0 in Oahu, Tonga, and down a 4.5 in Riverton, New Zealand. Alright, let's look at other news. I was looking at the tab for flooding in New Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey has been going through some flash floods, sending cars floating down river. There's also been some flooding up and down New Jersey and in the East Coast. Let's look at New Zealand and Forbidden Knowledge News. There's a 10-meter sinkhole opened up in Tuapo, New Zealand. There's also an enormous mountain collapse in Fangshan, China. That is a lot of landslide. You can see it there covering the road. People couldn't pass. Says a huge mountain collapse occurred in Zhenghong, Fangshan district. There's huge mountain rock rolled down and caused a two-way break. Alright. Let's see if there's any other news that we can cover. Apparently, the article doesn't want to load. Okay, there we go. There was a 6.1 magnitude earthquake that hit Alaska as well. Yeah, we saw those in the map. More flooding in Wayne, New Jersey, as you see videos here of cars submerged halfway through to the door. Let's see, another, yeah, the 6.5 magnitude in Alaska. Let's see, dangerous rock slide in what? Wari, India. Wow. See the rocks falling there. Wow. That is a major rock slide. That road is totally covered. Wow. Major rock slide. Alright. Well, let's see. This is a video of strong storms caused by extreme flooding in Wayne, New Jersey. Alright. Also, NASA's Parker Solar Probe launches on historic mission to touch the sun. The probe had launched, well, tried to launch earlier. I think it was yesterday and the day before. And it had a delay, but apparently it finally launched. A spacecraft that aims to be the first to touch the sun launched early Sunday morning, making the next step in an effort that scientists says has been 60 years in the making. NASA's Parker Solar Probe blasted off the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida on Sunday, August 12 at 3:31 a.m. A last-minute technical glitch led NASA to delay the launch, which was initially planned for early on Saturday morning. Yep, so it has finally launched. Alright. And also, a Florida construction worker unearthed a prehistoric bone fragment, likely from a mammoth. That is a big bone. So, a construction crew in Cape Coral, Florida in June discovered what is believed to be a bone fragment from a mastodon or a mammoth. Report released Friday said the fragment was discovered underground by crews working on the city's utilities extension project in Fort Myers. News press reported it is believed to be a part of the animal's humerus bone, according to the Cape Coral Daily Breeze. So, it is not entirely clear how old the find is. The news press reported it could be more than 2 million years old, but put it somewhere between 12,000 and 250,000 years. What's more, archaeologists think there could be more fossils in this area. That is a pretty interesting and cool find, to find a gigantic mammoth bone. Alright, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.